Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Prison Architect. As always, this is a Game Wisp early release video, so if you want to see it earlier, go check out my Game Wisp channel and you can do that if possible. Now, I found out a couple things in between the last episode and this episode. Granted, I'm recording them on the same day, and one of them has to do with reception. My reception area doesn't even have to be here, apparently. As in, if it's not here, the prison will run like normal, but it doesn't have to be here in deliveries. It can be wherever, and it will change where prisoners are delivered to, which is pretty cool. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. I like it. I think it works out pretty well. It's labor intensive, but hey, it's good. The other thing I found out is I was tweaking with Death Row, excuse me, and I discovered in watching the Alpha 31 and Alpha 32 release videos that Death Row inmate is a whole process that I did not realize. And in my intake, that because I have Death Row set up, I have Death Row over here and ready, cells marked for Death Row cells, unless there's a specific Death Row cell, but I don't think there is. No, it does not look like it. Unless I have a specific, or since I have it all marked out and ready, marked as Death Row cells, I get a chance of getting a Death Row intake that comes maybe every couple days, and then it's a whole process involved in getting them through the Death Row process, if the process ever actually happens. One of the important things for that is having the parole room, which I do, even though one of these days this will change and become a completely different setup. But for now, we'll just keep an eye on that. I also should probably make this bigger because I need to have witnesses and things like that in there. I think I might just for now leave it as is and work on that as time permits in the later episodes. What I might, I'm really debating. I like the way that this prison looks, but I'm maximizing my space. I could buy a bunch of space around this prison and make it a bigger prison. And my phone's probably vibrating this whole table for some odd reason. Sorry about that. But I don't want to buy new land quite yet. I'm really wanting to dabble in this smaller cell arena. And I'm trying to figure out where to do that at, because it can completely change the way that I add new prisoners to this prison. For now, I just want to let this thing run and take a look at what grants I can get, because I haven't looked at my grants in a while. Visitation rights should actually exist already. I have that. Great. Governmental security rating. Assigned to dog hand. I don't have dogs and stuff yet. Educational reform, I can't do. Manufacturing, I don't have. Nutrition research, that's going to make people really mad. But, you know what I haven't done at all yet? Let me get the crackdown on drugs and do a shakedown. I haven't done a shakedown a single time yet in this prison, which is crazy. Cell block B, I'm done with. Cell block, oh, I got everything I needed. Let's do the tool cleanup, see if we can get that one done. Oh, though I won't probably do, oh, you can cancel these grants now. That's great. So I found enough drugs in that shakedown just now. That's going to send a lot of people to the solitary cell, which might actually work out very well for me. Is this guy rioting? No, he's working. Okay. I thought he was rioting. I might be able to get more people in. Oh my god, that's making people so angry. People might riot momentarily. They do not like being searched. There are so many people going to be awaiting solitary at this moment. Oh, I forget how to even look at that. Unnecessary searches. 16 are suppressed. 2 punishments handed down. That's it. That's it. 2 punishments. People are so angry, though. They're so angry. What is this? What is that? He wants privacy? I guess I didn't even think about that. With the way I have these things set up, privacy is definitely a secondary thought process in the way that this prison has been built. This guy's unconscious again. Next to this other guy who's unconscious? Why is that guy unconscious? Doctor, I know you're treating a patient. Get over here and fix this guy yet again. Is he coming? Like, he's out. Where'd he go? Oh, yeah, he's better. He's better. He's going to solitary. Maybe he wants to... Nope. He's never going to learn. Never going to learn. I don't know what to do with that guy. I might be able to just give him a permanent lockdown. Oh, I also found out that... You know what? Let's do that. He's going to permanent lockdown. Just put him in his cell. Now, when you permanently lock people down, I didn't know that people can't die of starvation anymore. Basically, the guards will start bringing them their meals if they're on permanent lockdown. So, this guy, I'm going to go get him healed up and see if we can get him into a cell. If he gets into a cell before beating somebody else up, then there's a possibility that we can actually... Oh, he's permanently in lockdown. There he is. So he is going to be here until I deem he does no longer have to be in a permanent lockdown state. While that's going on, let's go through and look real quick and see if my intake... I still don't have the ability to bring in a death row prisoner, which is sad because I want to see that aspect of the game. I really do want to see that aspect of the game. I want to, like... I'm wasting so much time in protective custody that I'm having problems sorting this to a better facility. I think what I'm going to do, actually, is change my protective custody. That's for materials. We're going to put a fence. We're moving the fence yet again. I know I moved it last episode. We're going to move it yet again. Here we go. It's going to change my deployments, but I'm going to remove the fence. It doesn't really matter right now because of the fact that I don't have anybody in protective custody. We're going to turn this into an experimental area with small cells. And let me get my deployments back up and running so that this is all set up back for protective custody, which don't even exist yet. 49 and 62. I can get more prisoners. Let's get more prisoners on the way in. Whoa, MechSec. Let's do... None. We'll do 10 more of these guys coming into my MechSec area and call it good. And then here I'm going to actually go through and completely demolish. Can I just clear all of that stuff and then demolish all of this stuff and then bulldoze all of this stuff right here. I don't know if I had to do all three of those or if the bulldozing would have done just the same. But I'm going to build a wing of this prison with these smaller cells and see how that ends up going. So I'm going to plan some walls. And essentially, I started it like this. If I had it... this big... Actually, I could probably bring it up to here. And what we're gonna do is I can either do a 2x2 cell or 3x1. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna do this. Why on earth would you leave? Oh my god. Leaving a few walls just here is kind of ridiculous. So let's get rid of those. Then back to planning. Walls. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is perfect. I'm gonna have this as just some huge area where I can have prisoners right here. There we go. So basically I can do... I don't even need this anymore. Let's do a foundation. We're going to make this one out of brick. Get the foundation underway. And then do objects. Doors. Just having a normal door on it. And essentially, when this is all said and done, we are going to have a ridiculous amount of very, very, very small cells that I'm going to throw prisoners into. And it's going to increase the capacity like crazy. And I'm at another spot in this prison. I don't know where yet because I don't have the ability to do it yet. But, man, these guys are getting quick on this stuff. Let's do walls, brick walls in here. These guys are so fast now. They, like, really upped the AI. I just realized that I'm having a big, like, riot or something going on in this prison that I'm not paying much attention to. Well, that sucks. I made this thing a little bit off. Everybody is angry. Let's, for a second, we're going to pause. We're going to do object, doors, beds. Actually, let's do both sides of this thing need the doors. They need beds and they need toilets because you can't do this without those things. They still need these unless I put them in permanent lockdown state, but my plan is not to do that. There we go. So let's let those get finished and let's see. All these prisoners are angry, but they're getting happier. They're getting happier. And then let's get ready with the clone tool, because right when this thing is done... Actually, let's get ready with my... Oh, utilities should actually be beautiful. So what do I put here? Since I still have this set up for a different thing going on here. And object, so perfect. Once they get the door on, which they just did, we can go with the clone tool. Oh, this is going to be so crazy, like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. So then we will do this one as well. Oh, come on, come on. Pause. Put you... Clone you. Put you right there. I hope you actually went down. And then we're going to exit out of this. Cancel all that stuff. So you still didn't want to... You didn't want to work. Why not? Oh, because I told you to delete that wall. That was not what I meant by delete that wall. I just meant stop the other stuff from going on. But either way, let's why can't you... Just clone it. Okay. Whatever. That room's not going to happen right now. Unless I specifically just go through and do a bed and a... Let's just let these guys hurry up and finish whatever they're doing. Maybe it's because there's stuff in the way. I'm not 100% sure. But planning. Let's get rid of the planning as well. So the doors all went down. Did that stuff never happen? Is that why? No, the clone... So the clone is still... It just won't clone this bed. Oh, because those are beds. Okay. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I was selecting cells that, there we go, didn't have the stuff in them yet. Okay. So, apparently I didn't do these top ones like I planned on doing. There we go. So this should nicely just increase my prison capacity to a ridiculous amount because of the fact that I can do these rooms. I can do cells. These are freaking cells. They're cells. Look at it. They're cells. It's amazing. 82 prison capacity in here now. I got my prisoners about to come in. We're going to take a look at them when they get here because I need to know who these guys are, what they're up to, and if... I'm getting these 2 prisoners in here. Tomorrow I have death row prisoners coming. Oh, this is gonna be amazing, folks. Oh, I'm so excited to see this stage of the game. It's so crazy because the very first cutscene of this game that was ever made was... Come on. Select this door. Open the door. Chair. Officer. What? If I have 6 of you guys, what are you doing over here, officer? Oh, these guys are fighting. You got him. Okay, you go open this damn door now. So we'll have him go open that door for these people who all want to come in and visit family. And there we go. You'll get this front door at some point, I'm sure. There we go. These are still my old guys in there for... They're stuck in the reception area or something. Did they get lost in the queue? Nope, they're going. That's weird. Why did they get so lost in the queue? I really wonder. I want to get some of these people. Oh, yes, I have some people down here. Let's do deployments. I'm going to do actually a guard patrol. Right there. And put my guard right there because he needs to check this out. I can't believe I'm getting those prisoners tomorrow. Yeah, it's been in the game since the very first alpha, and they stopped it for a while. And if you watch the Alpha 31 release, you'll understand why. I'm gonna get a guard and deploy a guard also right here in the reception area, because we need him to be able to go and rest in the staff room or something. There you go. Okay, he got all that, so here we go. New prisoners. Let these guys out of here. Well, I can start to see these guys, I guess. Can you let this guy out of here? Stoical and fearless. Unknown rep. Unknown. Tough. Something. Yeah, it's really hard when you can't actually see what's going on because they're not opening this game. Maybe I'll open it for you. There you go. Forgot that I can do that. Stoical and fearless. Stoical and fearless is kind of a rough stash. So let's take all these stoical and fearless guys and make you into my supermax, because I think you need to be watched a little bit closer than everybody else. Who'd they bring in here? This guy. You as well. I knew I had another stoical and fearless guy. And now, with all that, you guys we should still have a group of people going through. Nobody wants to be a snitch, though. I haven't had a single snitch in this prison yet. Nobody, unless they change the way that you get your snitches. I'm not 100% sure, because nobody seems to want to be my snitch. Why are you down here in this solitary? How do my deployments look? Do my deployments look off? No. You just are in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is, I guess, for everybody. I just do make it max security. Oh, I found out that the death row inmates as well actually don't need a canteen. They stay in their cell or go to parole hearings or go to the execution chamber is their whole regime. So I don't need to do anything special with that. But these guys are down here doing their thing. Let me check this prisoner. No, I really want to get somebody on as a snitch because I want to know what's happening in my prison. And I just don't get that opportunity anymore because somehow I can't get my snitches. Is it because I don't have a security office? I don't have a security office. Oh my god. Rooms. Are you serious? Is that why I can't get these guys? Yeah, I don't have a security office yet. 4x4, an office desk, a chair, and a filing cabinet. It's gonna just be this half of the room. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. It's just like a normal office. Oh man. I cannot believe I've been waiting for episode after episode after episode, unable to figure out why this wasn't working. And I bet you this is exactly why this isn't working. Get that done quick, guys. Maybe I can still get some snitches. God, they are so fast now. It's amazing. Security office is in place. You are still here. Damn it. You probably have to be, like, put on lockdown or on punishment prior to... he feels suppressed. Go figure, right? Lockdown permanent active. You're staying there in that active lockdown status. Guys, we have our first death row inmates coming up extremely soon. If I can, for some reason, you know, get these gates to open up, since I don't have any guards doing it anymore. Let's do a staff. I just got a bunch new guards, and we are gonna make one on a deployment route. A guard patrol. He's literally gonna patrol this perimeter right there, because hopefully that will alleviate the issues with somebody not opening up these gates for these trucks. Yeah, there we go. See, this is gonna help quite a bit, I believe. Gonna help quite a bit. And this guy's name is Proscope. I didn't even notice. He wants freedom. And Chris, Night Nurse Procope. Oh, Procope. Interesting. Night Nurse, huh? Chris, you and I got something in common, except you're in prison and this guy next to you is all bloody. Wait. Is he beating this dude up? Oh no, I thought the workman was beating up that guy. That would have been hilarious. How do I not have any lights in here? Wait, does it not build foundations with lights anymore? Are they not automated? Are you serious? Why can't I put it there in front of the TV? No wonder this stuff looked so dark. I mean, these are lights that are in the floor, right? There we go. Oh my god. That looks amazing. You can actually see what the hell's happening over here. How crazy is that? But guys, 2 hours, T-minus 2 hours until time. We're going to take a look at these fellas, get off the bus, and then we're going to call this episode good. But I'm excited. I'm excited. Here they come. Oh. Let's savor this moment. Just the one show up? Oh no, there's two of them inside of each other. What do we got? We've got Felix Hancock, sentenced to 25 years for multiple crimes, including murder, torture, and grievous bodily harm. Likelihood of clemency is 30%, so he's likely to get taken care of. State approved conviction strength is 5%. You need an execution room before you can begin an execution. Oh, I didn't start my execution room, apparently. I didn't mark it as execution. As well as Ross Beaver Huddleston. Awkward and tactless. He'll probably be the first to go in a prison riot. Once arrested for cartwheeling into a banana stand, accidentally killing dozens. Lots of murders. And he's got a 49% likelihood of clemency. Well, guys, we've got some of these guys in our prison now. Stay tuned for the next episode when we find out where this chapter goes.